South Sydney just beat Melbourne 48 points to 6 for their first ever win at Amy Park. They've scored 30 or more in 4 straight games, and Newcastle, who have lost 3 straight, are getting Kalen Ponga back this weekend. Of course, I'm back in the Knights. The full breakdown and all 4 bets live on bets.com.au. There's a link below. This is how I see this one playing out. South Sydney's recent form looks electric, but check out who they've played. 4 opponents that are arguably all on downward spirals. Bulldogs, Raiders, lost, Dragons, and the Storm. What we have seen consistently from this South Sydney side is that when they're brought into a grind or fall behind on the scoreboard, they lose a bit of patience and focus. And Newcastle at home on a Sunday afternoon is exactly the type of team that can make that happen. The Knights have won 13 of their last 19 games at home on a Sunday. They've also won 3 straight games against the Rabbitohs. Add to that, South Sydney have averaged just 10 points per game through those 3 losses. As I said, Kalen Ponga back, as well as Bradman Best and Dylan Lucas, among others. That will give this group a confidence injection that has been missing the past few weeks. So the 4 bets got to take Newcastle on the money line. The home record on Sundays and the head-to-head against South just tells the story. I'm going to be bold on this one, taking South Sydney under their team total, 26.5. Averaging just 10 points per game in their last 3 against the Knights, and we know Newcastle can bring the game down into a struggle. My top try scorer pick is Bradman Best. He scored in 5 of 6 career games against the Rabbitohs, and he's lining up against the South's right edge that has allowed the majority of opposition tries so far this year. Add Bradman as your first try scorer as well. So South Sydney will come into this one full of confidence after demolishing the Storm. And I think Newcastle will be quietly happy about that. Nothing suits the Knights more than being an underdog at home on a Sunday afternoon and with a point to prove. Article, as always, in the description with all the odds and the bookies. See you around.